Notion AI is the best AI tool for founders, and it's not even close. If you scroll through X or through LinkedIn or through Instagram, you're going to see posts within 2 minutes about complex N8N setups or Claudebot or Cowork or ClickUp or Monday or Asana or Trello or any of these random AI tools. And you have 10 different browsers open and you've got Claude open, you've got ChatGPT open. None of these tools talk together. Meanwhile, Notion AI is the most slept on tool in the AI space because you can call on context, anything about your business, the same way that you would tag somebody inside of Slack. It's very simple to use that any one of your staff members can get up to speed relatively quickly. You can spin up new AI agents in as little as 10 minutes to start buying back your time and getting rid of some of that nitty gritty work that you don't want to do. And it embeds AI at the DNA level of your company. Notion is the same system that we used as the operational background for a training and coaching company that we took from $0 to $12 million and an e-commerce company that we took from $3.5 million to $30 million. In this video, I'm going to break down why every other tool out there is just noise and why simple beats complex every day of the week. Let's get into it. So if you're like most people, you're going to go into ChatGPT or Claude and you're going to copy, paste, or write out some context about your business like this. And you're going to go in and you're going to type out what this role is, tell it a little bit about your business, what its task is to do, who your ideal customers are, the tone of voice you have. I mean, if you're good, you're doing these things, you're like actually giving AI context so that it can give you the most accurate results. But you're either copy pasting these in or you're relying on context from previous conversations. This is the old way to do it. Let me show you the new way. This is the new way to do it, is to have every piece of information in your company organized in one place. We believe that operations is the center of all modern companies, like a hub and spoke where you have leadership, you have marketing, you have sales, you have fulfillment, you have day-to-day operations. Looking specifically at marketing, we have all of our marketing campaigns, all of our marketing assets, all of our different traffic sources. And within this, we have specific channel playbooks. Like this is our LinkedIn playbook, which shows exactly how we want to write and how posts should be structured. Or you take a look at our brand avatar, our ideal client profile. It's all laid out here in an in-depth way, saved in one place. Or you look at myself. This is my page on here that shows exactly how I like to write, and it has a little bit of information about me. All of this is virtually unlimited context for AI. So when I go into Notion AI, instead of going into ChatGPT or Claude and typing out a bunch of stuff, if I want to tag my customer avatar, I tag our ICP, and now it knows everything about who I'm trying to target. And if I want to produce a post for LinkedIn, I go to our LinkedIn playbook. And if I want to make sure that it writes in my voice and tone, I tag myself. I have now created a very extensive context for AI, and all I have to do is give it a little bit of instructions. Now, beyond just prompting, this platform allows your staff to go in and ask questions and how to understand the elements of their job. If you wake up in the morning and you see a bunch of Slack messages of your team asking you the same freaking questions over and over, they can go to Notion AI first, because we both know that that information exists somewhere. Maybe they just don't know how to find it. So if I ask it a question, something like, if I didn't know how to do something, I would ask it, and it's going to go through and it's going to search my entire workspace so that it can find the answer for me. Now I asked it a question and it found the playbook and it's giving me the step-by-step. I didn't have to ask Slack. I didn't have to bother one of my managers. I didn't have to bother the founder of the company. I was able to find that information right now. So by having all of this context in one place, it does two things for you. It creates context for AI and it creates context for your team. When every member of your team is using the same context to prompt, they're going to get more consistent outputs from AI. Additionally, the most expensive tool that you're paying for is the one that your team doesn't use. So if you're paying for Claude and for GPT and like 5 other AI tools, but nobody's really using that, that is very expensive, as opposed to something that is simple to use, that your team members can consolidate the information that's important for them, be able to ask questions. It's so much easier to get them adopted. And if you have the right culture and if you have strong leadership, they're going to fall in line. It's going to take some time, just like with any new tool, but they'll learn. Lastly, I got to show you this. AI agents are not just about offloading tasks that you don't want to do, it's about offloading tasks that historically take a lot of time to do. So we're in the middle of April right now. We just wrapped up our Q1 wrap. And in order to go through that, we would have had to spend a lot of time going through tons of information from the past quarter and trying to remember initiatives that we've done and tasks and targets and how close were we to hitting them. Meanwhile, we were able to build an agent that helped us take a day-long quarterly wrap-up plan and turn it into something where it pre-populates information for us and we can review the information so we can spend that conversation really looking back and seeing how this past quarter did for us and looking forward to the future. What are we going to do for this quarter? Look at this. This is our quarterly wrap agent. You perform quarterly closeout analysis. It's going to reference all of the main places where we can find information. It'll go through and look at our targets. It'll reference all of the meetings that we had for this quarter, what new changes we made, looking at all of our analytics, especially our marketing analytics and our finances. What newsletters did we publish? What podcasts have we been on? What prospects have we talked to? How have we been fulfilling for client? And then reference back to our identity, our products, and our marketing assets. And it goes through and it reviewed this entire quarter on our behalf. Now we were able to spend more of our time reviewing information and planning for the future instead of just spending hours and hours gathering data. It pre-populated all of our statistics. It reviewed different wins that we had and fails that we had and what worked well and what did not work well. And how has our year-to-date progress been? Where are the opportunities? What are the biggest risks? What are the market opportunities? What are the biggest challenges? It was able to find all of those things just by launching up an agent. You can spin up agents to do little tasks that you don't want to do, or you can spin up agents to automate the tasks that typically take a lot of time so that you can focus on strategic thinking. We made so much more of our conversation because we didn't have to go back through piles and piles of documents and folders. And we could do all of this inside of Notion. Again, it comes back to all of the context is in one place. The reason that founders stay stuck is that they are the operating system. They are the glue that holds everything together. The less time you spend working in the business and more time you spend working on the business means that you have more mental capacity for strategy. You can work on new growth initiatives, or you can step back and spend more time with family and friends. And I'll tell you right now, if you want to sell your company one day, investors will buy a business that's doing less revenue if it means that the founder has to be less involved. They would rather take a $2 million company where the founder is not involved in every decision, as opposed to a $5 million company where the founder is deeply ingrained. If you've made it this far in the video and you want this system built inside of your company in the next 90 days, click the link below. Hope you got some value from this. I'll see you on the next one.